Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So I think by now through Snap and through my like teary-eyed grindable shadow video that I did and kind of just letting you guys know that it has been a bit of a stressful month. Last night was especially a stressful night. So what did I do? I did what most of us, I think here in the States would do. I went to Target and I bought makeup, and I am surprised, you guys, I actually didn't go there for makeup, but I did see on a few end caps that they had Makeup Geek, Colored Rain, they have Soap and Glory, and things I hadn't even heard of. So, ooh, they have Violet Voss. I have never ever tried a Violet Voss liquid lip, so we're gonna test this out today. They have foundation from this company called Hayley's. I haven't heard of this, but it is called the Reset Liquid Matte Foundation. I thought, why not? Let's just go there. Let's buy a bunch of new makeup that I haven't really seen before and test it out on camera. I am actually hopping on a plane after this and heading to Seattle. But first, let's try out some brand new makeup. And then we're gonna do not just like an all-day wear test, but a get on the plane and see how and if it gets destroyed wear test at a high altitude. Because like your makeup gets really like, like when you're on a plane, that is like the best test of what is actually fantastic makeup. Let's see what the whole deal is with all of this. I already have my face primed with, you guessed it, my Tarte Poreless primer, so that's already pressed into my skin. And I think the first thing that I want to do is foundation. So I got 3 shades because I really could not tell what was what. I got the shade 3.75 Cool, I got the shade 2.5 Warm, and I also got 2.25 Warm. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know, it's like a squeezy tube, but it's flat. Wow, that's actually a lot lighter than I thought it would be. So let's go with 2.5. Okay, note to self, I keep trying to twist it off. You just kind of like pull the thing off. Have you guys heard of this brand? I had never heard of it before, and it was not cheap. This is like $20 foundation at Target. Ugh, that was a very strange noise. Oh no. That's not a good match either. Oh my God, I can't tell. Maybe I'll mix a little bit of the lighter one just to kind of lighten it up a tiny bit. So this does state that it comes in 31 shades. I did not see all 31 at my local Target, but seeing online, I actually really love the shade range. That is super cool. This is a vegan formula and it is cruelty free. This has a true to skin tone. I don't know what that means. It has a dose of double pigments that are going to cover and give you a weightless type of a feel. At the same time, it is a matte foundation. Let's just dive right in. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think I'm wearing the exact same shirt that I was wearing when I tested out a bunch of Profusion, which is also from Target. And I do have a $10 like full meal deal type of a set to play with today. So I have my glass palette in front of me and I'm just mixing a little bit of 2 shades together. It doesn't smell like anything, but it just smells like very fresh. Like it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell like perfume or anything like that. So that's cool. Wow, that actually blended out so fast. And it's not like overly wet. That's really nice. Huh. Build full coverage by layering as needed. No fragrance, parabens, sulfates, or phthalates. That's fantastic. Wow. Okay, they say it's buildable, but you guys, this is actually like pretty intense full coverage. I'm not complaining about that. I really love a good full coverage type of a thing. Do you know what's funny is I actually went to Target to look for that dang foundation that my sister loves so much, the Laneige BB cream. I could not find it. I'm gonna have to order it. I still came home with a bunch of makeup. I needed to get some house cleaners and whatnot, and I got nothing that I intended on getting. I am actually really impressed with how everything looks. This went on so nicely. It's not collecting right here. It's not collecting in my lines. It blended around my nose really nicely. If this wears without falling apart, which like sometimes I get really excited about foundation and then a couple hours later I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate this. So if it stays looking great, this was like a dream to apply. So I'm really loving it. Love that it's formulated without a bunch of things that you don't need, like fragrance and whatnot, parabens and all that. I am now going to cancel out my veins on my lid with a little bit of Dermacool, and then I am going to conceal, powder, throw on some brows, and I will be right back to continue on with this $10 palette. Okay, I think that's as good as the brows are gonna get. I just realized I actually do have a brow pomade. Now this is Dona, which is soft brown, and I'm having a hard time even reading this brand name. I saw this at an end cap at Target, obviously. What are you even called? The packaging of this stuff just looked really, really cool. So this is Reina Rebelde. This looks like a pretty typical brow pomade. So I'm just going to, on top of the brow pencil that I did to kind of shape my brows, I'm going to dip into here and just kind of see if we can set things in place a little bit further and just kind of take it for a test drive. Wow, I have some very bold brows today. They do not always turn out like this. I think I may have gotten carried away, but I think with the rest of my makeup on, it will not look so harsh. This is nice. I actually really, really like this. It kind of just allows the hairs to stand up and have a little more shape, and it does add a little bit of warmth and color. So this is cool. I like it. It's time to dust off the bake. The foundation is so nice. It has like this very, very soft matte quality to it where my skin does not feel tight or dry, but it's really, really matte. I like that. Okay, so I want to go into a little kit that this Reina Cosmetics, I cannot read this, Rebelde. I hope I'm saying that right. They have this little contour kit that has a blush, highlight, and a matte bronzer. And look at the packaging. Oh my gosh, do you not love that? So this is super cute, kind of has everything you need on the go to shape the face, blush the face, highlight the face. So we are going to dip into here and first just take a little bit of the bronzer and go ahead and see if we can just bronze up the face. I am actually kind of shocked by how nicely this is going on. Usually these little compacts, I have a hard time getting it on the brush, and it can be a little bit of an issue. Also, this is a good sign of the foundation doing a nice job as far as allowing product to blend really well on top of it. I like it. I'm actually gonna take a contour brush and just I'm gonna go very light. I'm gonna try and be like very light-handed. We don't wanna look crazy because this is a bit dark for contour, but I'm just gonna go boop right in there and grab the very end of this brush. This is a Jady Wadey brush, and I'm just going to like graze the edge of the nose to contour. That's actually working really nicely as a contour as well. So yeah, the bronzer is good, dude. I like it. Let's see how the blush is. I'm gonna take my Sonia Kashuk brush. A lot of you guys are asking where you can find this. They just revamped all of the Sonia Kashuk brushes. I did pick up one last night. I think this was like 18 bucks. They are a little bit up there in price. This is a fan brush. I just needed a new like highlight fan brush. But this one I don't think they make anymore. Really sad. This is just a really good blush brush. Try not to grab the bronzer. That's the only thing with these kind of little palettes is you feel like you're just gonna like dunk into everything. So I'm trying to be careful, and I'm just gonna go right on the apples of the cheek. So far, super impressed. The bronzer went on great, the blush went on great. It reminds me a lot of NARS's Orgasm. It has that little bit of a shimmer to it. Not normally my favorite, like I like to just highlight my shimmer, but you can see it has like a lot of glow, but it did blend on really, really beautifully, so I can't complain about that. Slightly dusty, but you know, we can get past it. I'm now gonna grab, ooh, that one is really, really dusty though. We're gonna highlight. Ooh, that is actually not what I expected. It is like very icy. So the rest of this whole kit is quite warm, like the blush has golden in it, and then this is just like icicle central. I don't know that I like that highlighter. You guys, it takes a lot for me to not like a highlighter. It's just very icy. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna move on. I am gonna line my lips really quickly, and I wanna go ahead and put lipstick on. So let me do that. I'm gonna use Purely Nude from Maybelline. And now we're gonna go in with this guy right here, which I have to say price-wise, this is pretty fair. I believe it's around Oh, they say to shake it first. This one was $11.99. It has the kind of diamond applicator that I love when it comes to a liquid lip so that you can really get those points of your lip without getting everything everywhere. So yay for that. Smell test. Smells like nothing. So let's go and apply this shade. Ooh, yes. Wow. I actually really regret not getting more of these. Okay, it's a little sticky right now. I'm gonna like not move my mouth too much and get too excited. This is really, really beautiful. I did not have to dunk in more than once, and it just like icing a cake in its smoothness. Like there are no patches. It just went on so beautifully. And this color, of course, is like my kind of color. We all know that nudes and pinky nudes and corals, those are my favorites. So this is great. So I do want to first go into this guy right here and kind of just play around with some of these eyeshadows. So this is what you get in here. I think this is a ton of color for 10 bucks. I'm going to focus mainly on these guys over on this side, just on my eyes. But what I like about this kit is really if you needed to do your brows, you could do it with this or this. You could line your eyes with teas. You really have everything you need for a complete face, eye, brow liner type of a look for 10 bucks. I think you could make it work. Not even just like make it work and have it be crappy, but make it work and have it turn out beautiful. I am going to put a little Urban Decay primer potion on my lids. We are gonna go in with Honest right here all over. These are really dusty. So I'm just really pressing this all over the lid and almost into the crease. I'm using an Anastasia brush, it's the A16. Then I'm gonna take the tip of the brush and kind of smudge out the edges. I am also gonna take that shade and a smaller brush and put this on the lower lash line. And I am making the biggest mess ever. This shadow is dusty. Oh my God, it's getting in my eyes. Okay, be warned, it blends really nicely, but whew, dust. All right, I wanna deepen up the crease a little bit. I'm gonna go into Cookie, and I'm just going to very lightly go above the lid and into the crease. All right, so the one drawback, again, can we all say it together? It's dusty. I've said that like so many times, but can you see how this is blending? And this whole kit is like 10 bucks. Like it's looking so nice. And we are just 2 colors in. I'm really taking my time and just building up the color, but I'm going layer by layer by layer because I want it to stay looking super smooth and super blown out. Okay, I'm gonna take the same little brush, dip into Cookie, and go on the lower lash line. But I'm gonna focus more in the center of the lower lash line just to emphasize a rounder look on the eye. And then I really wanna dig into a more colorful situation. She's gonna play with color today. I actually think I wanna try out this metallic green and just kind of have fun with it and see how this blends and wears and all of that. So this is the Foreplay Wet Dry Eye Color, and this again is from Reina Rebelde. So these are the shades in here. I've not swatched, tried, touched anything. Ooh, that's not as like intense. Yeah, these are not swatching that great. What to do? Okay, I'm gonna use the purple just because it seems a little more intense. Okay, see, that's really intense. We're just gonna pray for the best with this. I'm gonna pack this all over the lid. I'm gonna try to work slow so I don't have a ton of fallout. Yeah, this is going on. Like, do we see how I have like a bald spot there? I'm really not loving these shadows. All right, we're too far in. We have to match up the other side. That's the problem with like doing a, wear test and you don't really have a plan, is once you're in, you're in. Okay, I'm gonna deepen up the outer edge. I'm gonna go into the shade Comeback from the Profusion palette. Ooh, oh my God, do you see that? The purple, I can literally like dust right over it. This is not good. I have another eyeshadow palette. This is a different setup. These are more shimmery neutral shades. Ooh, this, oh my God, and this one's broken. Gosh, dang it. Okay, so these shadows are a fail for me. I don't like them. Hard pass. Okay, we're just gonna work with the Profusion $10 palette. I'm gonna take a little highlighter on my finger, dab this on my eye, and pray that I can soften up some of the patchiness that I have going on with my eyeshadow. We're just gonna kind of turn this into like a smudgy eye look, you know, where it's like messy on purpose, but really, it's not. Not my favorite eye look, but we are just gonna roll with it. All right, we're gonna go in with this liner, say a little prayer. So that went on okay, not the greatest. It's a little rough to get a smooth line, but not bad. This is gonna be one of those items, its power is shown more through the actual wear test. So I'm gonna finish up this other eye. What do you guys think? Are we like over a wing liner, or do you guys still sometimes crave like a good wing? Because I'm kind of over it. What do you guys feel right now? What are you into? Leave it in the comments. Mascara. All right, so the liner is doing that thing that I absolutely cannot stand, where it kind of gets in your lashes, clumps them together, and then when you go to put on your mascara, it's a little more difficult because they all want to stick together. So I'm not so sure that I'm feeling that liner either, but of course we will still see how it wears. All right, you guys, we have our finished look using mostly new Target makeup, and I am going to set my face really quickly, go throw as many clothes as I can in a carry-on bag, and jet on out of here. I will be sure to do some check-ins, and we will see what wore well, what didn't, and do a final wrap-up. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, I managed to pack and throw everything that I possibly could into a carry-on. I asked Siri before packing, I'm like, Siri, what is the weather like in Seattle? She's like, it will be wet this weekend. I could have predicted that, but apparently the weather is gonna be a little damp, a little cold, so I have a bunch of sweaters with me. We're off to the airport, we're running late. My lipstick has kind of fallen apart. Yeah, I don't like the Violet Voss as much as I like the L'Oreal Chocolate Liquid Lips. Those are still like the front runner for Drugstore. But you guys, the foundation I'm loving so much that I packed it with me. Like, that's the foundation I packed with me for the weekend. So I'm gonna give it a further test drive, you know, over the next couple of days. All right.
What does James think?
Oh. What does James think?
You know what the funny thing is I have no idea what you're wearing today,
No.
but you do look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. It's a good foundation. It's a good skin day. So off to the airport we go. Off to Seattle we go.
It's our pleasure to welcome you to Seattle with local time 7:11 p.m.
All right, you guys, so I am in our hotel bathroom right now, and I wanted to show you guys, I'm not joking, I legit brought this foundation with me, and I really like it. It wore so beautifully today. So quick little outfit of the day side note. I basically, you guys, my thing lately on any plane that I ever am on is I wear the largest sweater that I own, so I just stay like super cozy. I have to say, at first, the Violet Voss lipstick, I was kind of like, it's a little dry, it's a little sticky, wasn't loving it, but it has stayed on, and it is almost midnight here, and I haven't had to touch up. It hasn't smudged off. It is very, 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 very long wearing. I think I do still like the L'Oreal ones better, the chocolate collection, but this is really good, and the color actually is super pretty. I do love it. The foundation has worn gorgeous all day long. Love it. Really excited about this. Hayley's foundation. I have never even heard of this brand. I have no idea what they are, but I'm happy that I discovered it at good old Target. And then the eyeshadow actually stayed put really nicely too. So we found a lot of really great items. The brow product, the pomade, kept everything in place. The shadow, the other shadow, those quads that I really did not like, or just like, no. Everything said and done, I had a great makeup day considering it is super late. So I'm gonna go and I am going to eat some dinner, even though it is so late. Cheesecake that is definitely not gluten-free. chop salad for Tati.
I got fish and asparagus.
That looks really good, actually. All right, you guys, I'm gonna eat dinner, and I hope you're having a good one. I will see you guys in my next video, and if you feel like you like this one, give it a thumbs up. All right, I love you so much. See you guys in my next video. Mwah.